friends, this is Dynamic Poultry course. This is Alexander Baranov, and today we are going to learn the mostly requested trick that you were asking for. This is flic on the pole. And I really can see many mistakes in technique, in methodics of learning it, but I have done it, I have learned myself this trick, and I will show you the basics of learning it, and I think that you will succeed. Also, of course, you can find a spotter to help you to learn this trick. But from this progression, if you are brave enough, if you feel that you are technically used to this kind of exercises and you are not doing some shit that is unexpected and not really needed to be done in this trick, then you can learn it yourself. So let's get into it. And first of all, let's start with the basics of this movement. First of all, flic on the floor is the movement when you are going behind your body down to the handspring, from the handspring to the handstand and then to the floor. So you need to understand that this movement basically is done to move in the line. So everything is not done for moving forward or on the same place. In gymnastics and in acrobatics, everything is moving somewhere. And flic is movement in line where you are going back. And this is very important. So you need to go behind yourself, to put your hands down and then to continue the movement. If you are doing it on the pole, you need to put your hand on the pole. So the reason, the main aim is to put yourself to the handspring, so the pole must be behind you, but you are standing there in the beginning. So it's in front of you or near you. How can we make a flic without making the pole placed behind us? So we need to step forward. First of all, we need to step forward to let our shoulders go through the axis and give us space so we can go behind and put our hand to the pole. I can see many mistakes here for people that are doing it like this, and then they're trying to find the pole somewhere. But the pole is here. It's not behind you. So you will need to find it somewhere there, and then you will do the proper handstand. But this is not a flic. It's like kind of flow or some dirty variations, unclean variations of this trick. What you need to do is you need to go forward to leave your body. Let your body go behind you to make this kind of back spring, and then touch the ball and catch yourself. So let's move on and find what is happening here. First of all, to make a flic, we need to make our shoulders go down, behind and down. From this position, if we will hold our hand too high, we can lower our shoulders down. So we need to slightly go down with the hand and leave it kind of space for the movement. I recommend to go this way or this way. This is absolutely comfortable. Then we need to move forward with our inner leg there, maybe there, and then we need to lean back here. Lean back. You can see my shoulders are there, and if I'm leaning more and more behind, then I'm moving forward, I'm leaning down, and it leads me to the pole here. For example, I can step more forward and almost I can touch the pole here. But this is not what you will do when you will be doing flic. Just don't be in a hurry here. The next thing, we need to go down more with our shoulders, but we need to go up with our hips. So we need to kind of compensate, change this position our shoulders down, hips up. How can we do it? First of all, let us use our hand, the left one, to swing and help our shoulders go behind us. It's very important not to put chin to the chest here, not to block ourselves with the shoulders, because we need to go back, to bend ourselves back, because this is back handspring. But we must not lean back like this. Remember, this is not about this bending. This is about this movement. This is different. You need to make an active movement with your shoulders to swing your back down, not just trying to unbend, to bend your back in the lower back section. This is not about flic flac here. So, what can we do here? We are stepping forward, there. Immediately, we are leaning back with the shoulders there, and we are helping ourselves with the left hand to kind of accelerate this leaning back and moving with the shoulders. And then we feel that we can move our left leg up more, like this. Here. But what is important? We must not jump. So, many of people learning flic flac, they try to jump on this hand and go up here. This is not about it. We need not to go up. We must not go up. We must flip ourselves back to let our shoulders go back and down. And our hips will go up right after this movement. So it almostly at the same time, but not. And we're swinging with the leg to lift our hips up, and we swing with our hand to let our shoulders go down. This is very important to understand it. So once again, we're a little sliding on this leg, not putting any weight on it. We are kind of sliding on it forward, and then we are trying to swing more with the hand and with the shoulders, looking at our hand there, and trying to move this way. This way. We need to feel like this is happening. This is turning us back. And then it really can help us to get used to this very first movement. Now let's get into some progression. So, first very useful exercise to feel yourself like in flic flac is the basic twisted shoulder mount thing. Let yourself find it. Let's find something soft like a mat, because it can be scary, but almostly this is not dangerous at all. You just need to feel very comfortable holding on upper hand, because this one is here the main thing that's working on. What we will do next? We need to maybe swing with the leg, or do it like a power variation. But what we need to do? We need to lift our hips up, like we are trying to make our back very straight. Remember that we are using back everywhere, so we are like starting with our shoulder blades, trying to be closer to each other. So here we're using our upper back, our chest is going up. So here, from this position, we are going up. Then we need to put our hips, our pelvis, on our upper hand. And then, when we will put it there, we will like extend ourselves up. We will put our head up, so it will look down. And right after, we can see the pole here, this pink mat, and the pole, we will put our lower hand to the pole. Remember, once again, we are doing a swing, we are moving up, we are trying to raise, then we put our pelvis to the hand, to the pole, then we put our head up, looking down on this circle, and right after that, we are putting our hand to the pole. Let's do it. So, from here, there, there. See? Very slowly. Don't put hand on the ball without looking at it. Don't even try to look after the ball without looking at it, because it is very dangerous mistake. When you will be doing flic flag, you need to see the ball. You need to put your hand on the ball when you can see it. And here is like the model of this movement. Once again, we are moving up and we can fix ourselves there. So, from here, up, there, looking, touching, we're here. Very easy thing, and you need to get very used to it, to look upside down and to see what is going on here. You can change the grip here, there, something different. It doesn't really matter because you are holding yourself on the twisted grip. So the next thing here, we need to do the same, but now we start from behind the pole. We are stepping a little bit forward, there, with the inner hand, inner leg, and then we are moving like up, swinging with the distant leg, and doing the same thing. But we don't need to have a good range, we don't need to have kind of amplitude spin. All we need is just to have some momentum to rotate us, and then when we feel the rotation, we are waiting for comfortable position to look down and put the hand. Let me show you. So from here, I'm almost holding this hand here. I need to lift my hips up. So this is my very important aim for here. I'm not going to kick forward, I'm going to kick up to lift my hips up, to put it on my hand, and then to do everything the same way. Let's do it. This is very comfortable thing here, and if you will do it, remember, everything is done to get you more comfortable with flic flag. And this movement feels like the flic flag itself. You will see when you will do the flic flag and when you will do this thing, they feel the same. So do this easy variation where you can control everything, and you will feel yourself like a flic flag and get used to it, and you will not be lost. And then let's do the flic flag. So for the flic flag, everything is the same, but you are not putting your hand too high anymore, because we know that we must go forward there. So it is a little lower. We are not using this hand to push you from the pole anymore, but we're using it to swing and to make our shoulders go down. So what we need to do now is trying to make everything in the right way. So holding with our hand there, not very high. Sliding forward there to move our hips forward, and our shoulders will be down there, and making the swing, making it comfortable there to feel that we are moving in the right position. And then when we feel very comfortable, do what you mostly do, everything to lean back, to swing up, and wait until you will see the pole. Very common mistake and very dangerous one here is to immediately try to catch the ball there, or to hurry up to save yourself, to turn anywhere. Don't do it. Nothing will happen to you if you will just wait. You will swing, you will go up. If you will just hold this hand, the ball will come to it, and you will see how it can save you there if you will just wait. So if you need a spotter, ask him to spot you there, so you are going forward. It can spot you with your hips there, leading you up and holding there. But please don't hurry up, don't try to catch the pole. Just wait until you will see it and then catch it. Then put your hand any grip you want, this one, that one, simply this one, and that's okay. I will show you some variations now. You will see it. It can be slow mode and you will see how it's done. And just remember these things. Don't jump there. Lead your shoulders down. Step forward and lean little bit down with your hips and swing back your shoulders. Try to move it there and help with your hand. Don't just lift it up. Don't just hold it there. You need to move it like you're going to smash something there. The more powerful is the swing of your hand, the more powerful is the movement of your shoulders, the safest is the way that you will go to the flic flac. So let's check it out. Let's go. So here it is. This is your flic flac. Now try it in different grips and don't be afraid of this movement. It is much more scarier than it is, but it is not a very difficult one. If you know how to do it, just do it step by step, one by one, exercise by exercise. If you feel not comfortable with it, just get back to the previous one. And don't do it against your feeling of danger. If you feel that you're in danger, just relax and go back to the previous exercise, because this body can hurt you if you will be unstable, if you will feel nervous, if you will hesitate. So if you feel not comfortable with this move, just hold on and return to the previous variation, and this will really help. Don't be in a hurry. Every trick is possible to be learned, and I will help you doing it. So thank you. See you next time.